For those of you who want to know the main things, like what I used, if it works, what were my results, how long it took to work, what I suggested, what were the cons, because there are some. It's a lot going on with this stuff, so I made sure I used it. I purchased it with my own money before coming up here and giving you guys the tea.
Pull up if you're feeling lonely. Feel up, baby, feel on me. Pull up if you're feeling lonely.
Ooh, armpit. Okay. I'm in my daughter's room, by the way. I'm just kicking it in here. That's why she's all up. And that's why her crazy closet is showing. My husband is sleeping in our room where I usually would film, and I didn't really want to film downstairs because my son's down there making his noise and doing his thing. That's why we're in her room. Hey Royals, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Liz, aka Royal Beauty. If you're new to my channel, welcome. I do a lot of fun stuff here on my channel, a lot of mommy related content, but I am also a beauty influencer, lifestyle vlogger. So I do hair, makeup, self-care stuff, the whole nine. I do a little bit of everything, including vlogs. So I drop a playlist in the description so you can check out more of my videos and see if we vibe or whatever. And yeah, so really quickly, let's hone in on what I did purchase, and I will put this. I got the Nutraburst. I've tried the Nutraburst. I've tried the Resolution Drops. I've tried the Iaso tea, and I've tried NRG. Yeah, I tried all three flavors of the Iaso tea or ISO tea: lemon, raspberry, and the original. And they all act differently. They all do different things. They all did different things for me. And this is going to be my final review of TLC. And I say final because I will no longer be supporting Total Life Changes. I will at the end of the video speak on my reasoning. There is more. This video is long, but trust me, the tea in this video, pay attention. There's so many different mixed reviews on this stuff that I think you all should hear from somebody who I wanted this to work even more than anybody else. So I'm giving you some tea. So listen. I want to give you guys the real. I do not sell this product. I am not a affiliate, nothing. I don't have any codes. You will check the description. I have nothing to do with this company whatsoever. I'm legit just a customer. I purchased it from the website. I'm gonna tell you about that experience too. And then I've also purchased through a distributor who already had the product on hand. So that's how I've been getting my product right now. But I just wanted to give you a disclaimer that I am a consumer. The main key points, because I don't want to be rambling in this video. I know you just want to know what's up. The main points that we're going to talk about are what worked and what didn't work, the major cons, because there are some, my advice on how to use the product if you're going to use it, just my tips, things that work for me. At the end, I'm going to tell you guys why I will no longer be using TLC products. So without further ado, let's get into number one. Now, my initial experience, right, when I first decided to order, was not good, because I know it's a shipping thing too that had to do with the delay, but I ordered like a whole month and still did not receive my product. In fact, the shipping info or whatever, the update for the tracking was not working. It was not coming through. I ended up speaking to the distributor whose code that I use, who's my girl, but it wasn't her fault. It's literally the delay in the situation. And it just wasn't a good, I was mad because all I wanted was that Nutraburst. So I ordered the Nutraburst. I got samples of the tea. The tea worked great. I was like, oh, okay, let me see. But I didn't order tea yet. Ordered Nutraburst, just one thing, and it never came. Like over a month, it just did not come. Finally, out of nowhere, after talking to my girl and she figured that whole situation out, I finally ended up getting the Nutraburst. And then I found a distributor. There are people who already sell this stuff. They affiliates, they order it in bulk and have it at home. I reached out to her. She was able to send me a bottle within 2 days. Like, that was amazing, plus some tea. So that's how I was getting my product. I just want to be able to tell you guys that that's how I was able to try it. And that was my experience with the shipping and all that. It was just not a great overall beginning, but we have to keep in mind that COVID and the delays and everything going on with, you know, with all this stuff, with the delays, with what's going on, kind of contributed to that. So we'll pass on that. We won't say too much on that, but it was a little hiccup and it kind of put a bad taste in my mouth. Now, when I finally got the product, the first things that I tried were the tea. Now, the tea I had already tried as a sample, but I did not have it, you know, I never had it past 3 packets because the packet comes with just 3. So I never had it past just 3 packets. So when I spoke to my distributor, and I'll put her information here if you guys still want to purchase from her, we'll get into that at the end of the video. Now, back to what I was saying. So I got in touch with her, found out that she had the product because I was pressed. I was like, I want to try this now. Meanwhile, I'm doing my little workout. As you saw in my last video, I'm talking about my diastasis and how I've started working with a trainer. I knew I was going to be working out, so I wanted to couple the tea with my working out so I could see some real snatation. You know what I mean. But I wanted to see some real stuff happening here. I wanted to see, you know, the whole together, and I knew that I get bloated. I am backed up. I don't eat very well and I need to work on my nutrition, but that contributes to me being bloated. And I wanted to see some real results. So I wanted to do the tea to help me really feel flushed and good. And she was able to get it to me in 2 days. So I was able to get 25 sachets. I had some original and I had some raspberry because I really wanted to try the raspberry. Loved the raspberry. The original tea tastes horrible. It's not good. It is not good. So you kind of want to mix it with something or put lemon, honey in it, depending on how you're going to drink it. In the beginning, when I worked with I was only working with 1 pack at a time. When I first tried the sample, okay, when I first tried the sample tea, it only comes with 3. So you have no choice but to use 1 at a time. So I used 1 at a time and it worked. I saw it in that day. I was like, whoa, hold on. The first couple of days is doing a lot and it flushes you out. You use the restroom. Almost immediately, I felt like I had to, and I felt like, oh, I've never, like, TMI, but y'all know this if you've watched these videos by now, that it makes you go to the bathroom. A detox makes you go to the bathroom. A good one. It's not just that. And again, this is a little TMI for y'all, the sensitive, squeezy stomachs. If you haven't heard this already, if you do look and you do check out what comes out of you, you will see it's a little different than the normal bowel movement. Like it's a little different. It's like you see, I don't know how to describe it. It's without sounding gross, but you kind of see like particles to the point where you know that is toxins coming out of me. Like you could see, like it's not your regular clumped up situation. It's not even diarrhea. It may come out sometimes like diarrhea, but it's not, depending on what you eat. But it just looks like a whole different type of scenario, sis. And it will make you feel a little, worried about yourself. Like, what? I know I ate a couple of salads too. Like I ate salad maybe that day. You could see the salad shredded out. Like it literally was just, it flushes you. So that to me was like the difference from a regular detox tea or something like that I would drink. This was like, nah, this is getting a whole bunch of other stuff out. So that the toxins flushing you out, flushing your colon and all of that thing that they promote that it does, you see that and you're like, yeah, buddy. This is not just making me go. This is cleaning me out. That's what sold me. How my stomach comes down, and sis, it's not a joke. Like this stuff will literally have you like feeling like flat, like, okay. And also makes you want to go work out. You get a whole bunch of more energy because it's flushing you. So you kind of want to go and like, you know what I'm saying? Do a little extra to make sure you snatched. So I like that. But I got this tea from Queenie. I basically did just the 1 sachet again because I had 25 of them. I'm like, okay, well, I can just try 1 sachet at a time. And it worked a little bit. It worked. It was the regular tea, just, I don't know what happened by then. I don't know if my system was used to it, but it had been weeks since from the time I had the sample to when I was trying it again. So I don't think that was it, but it just didn't work the same. Then I started seeing some videos of people saying that you should mix, that you have to use 2. So from people who are saying it doesn't work, a lot of people were saying you have to use 2 packets or more. And I'm just like, wait. And this brings me to my con, but we'll get into that. So I definitely did not like that because it's expensive. So when you pay, what is it? It's like it retails for blah, blah, blah here. It's like $59 or something like that. So let's say $60. So you buy that packet, right? And it comes with what, 25 sachets for that amount? 25. So that should be like a month if you just take 1 a day, right? Close to a month if you just take 1 sachet a day. for $60, 59 something something something. It doesn't seem like too much now that I'm saying it, but it is a lot though. To me, it is a lot. That's just for a month though. But if you're doing for a month, it makes sense. But if you're doing 2 or more of those sachets for a month, if you do it every day, nah sis, that's expensive. That's wild, you know? And I didn't like that. I didn't like that I would have to even do 2 because I realized the one wasn't working for me anymore. It would work, but it wasn't really working. Now it just became like one of them regular like laxatives that kind of make you want to go, but it wasn't doing the flush. And I was kind of like, I was a little disappointed, but it was okay. I'm going to tell you the difference between the teas because I tried all of them. Lemon, raspberry, and the original. The original worked for me, but not after a couple days. It started to like, my body was getting used to it or whatever. So I could not use it all on its own. I had to double up. Literally. So I would do 2 of the originals or the original and the raspberry tea. That's the only way that stuff works for me. The 2 together. Like that's the only way I would get like a full cleanse. And I have to skip days. So I can't do them every day. I drank that tea today, but yesterday I didn't drink it. Day before yesterday I did. So I just skip a day to give myself, my body a little bit of time, especially since I'm taking 2 a day anyway. But that was my results. With the lemon was really, really good, but it did absolutely nothing for me. Nothing. The flavor is okay. It's not like the best. It did nothing. Nothing. It didn't even make me go at all. That purchase pissed me off the most. And although I'm doing it separately and I'm doing like, okay, I'm getting it faster because with the girl, she's amazing, really vocal, really fast. Like she'll ship that stuff the same day if she can. It'll get to me. So I love that because if I'm pressed for this tea, right? I'm working out, I'm pressed for this tea. I know I'm gonna get it within 2 days. Great. Like I like that part. So for that, it's kind of justified. Makes sense. The amount, the little increase, but there is an increase from if you just get it off of the website. You see what I'm saying? So I felt kind of like, dang, if I'm paying the little increase, I'm getting it that fast and I'm getting it straight from her, then I hope this stuff works, all of it. And honestly, I even tried doing 2 of the lemon. I tried doing the lemon mixed with the original. Nothing. Like I was mixing teas, drinking them. Like I ran out so fast because again, you have to use 2 together. And because the lemon didn't do anything by itself, I tried to mix it with the Iaso tea, the original. Still didn't do nothing. I basically was just pissed at this point. I even put some in my regular tea, a tea bag of my Smooth Move or something, just to try to see different variations and what it would do if it could help another tea work better. Nothing. Like that was a dud. The lemon was a dud for me. Did not agree with my system. What I'm drinking right now, I got raspberry and the original again. What I noticed about myself is that I do need a break in between using this tea because it can only do so much and then it's kind of just used to the tea. So I noticed that, just taking a little bit of a break between taking the tea. So I had taken at least a week or 2 off of taking any kind of tea, just drinking green tea, straight green tea. And then I ordered another pack. And now when I got it the other day and I took it, it straight like the first time, flushed me out. The only thing I didn't mention was about the raspberry tea, and with the raspberry tea, that made me so sleepy. I remember the first time I tried that tea, I had worked out prior to working out. Don't know why. I just did it. I did the raspberry and I just mixed it up by itself, and I mixed it up, shook it up in a bottle, and I drank it. And I had just been getting myself together, and I kind of just felt relaxed and chill out of nowhere. I just felt really, really good, and I just wanted to lay down. So I lay down next to my husband, and I was out for about like 5 minutes, and then I woke up like, wait, what just happened? It was the tea. Tea is very, very relaxed. I'm not gonna promote. You guys just do your research. I'll just post it though. So if you want to go find it, you can find it. But they have the raspberry version, and you'll see it's THC free, but it is a CBD tea. So inside of it, you know, it's supposed to be calming, and it really did do that. So that I wanted to mention about raspberry. Enough about the freaking tea. Nutraburst. Let's talk about Nutraburst. All things Nutraburst on Instagram, you know, YouTube, everybody is all about this Nutraburst. to the point where I was like, I got to get that, especially since it's a liquid vitamin. I don't like taking vitamins, even though I know they help me when I take them. It's a bunch of them that you should be taking that you need. And I don't eat well, so I gotta do one or the other when I'm not eating great, still take my vitamins. I don't like taking the pills. So this was like, sounds really great. Everybody's raving about this stuff. In fact, they make it seem like they feel really good from taking it, that they feel a difference throughout their day from taking it. So let me get it pressed. Mind you, now I have 2 bottles because one finally came and then the other one I purchased from the girl. So I'm able to, like, I see it, I can take more than enough of it, but I think maybe the first, second day I realized this is not feeling like anything. I was just not feeling anything. I just did not think anything of that stuff. I still don't. I finished 2 bottles now and I don't have anything great to say about the Nutraburst. Unfortunately for me, it didn't do anything amazing like everybody's always raving about. And I hate that because I kind of wanted to feel like my purchase was justified, you know what I'm saying? But it wasn't. So it chalks it up to me that maybe I was already taking the right vitamins I needed to, and that's why I don't feel a super difference. Maybe that's what it was. I don't know. But for me, it just didn't do anything special. That's how I feel about Nutraburst. We don't have much, there's not much more to say other than that. I even tried taking it different times of the day. So I would take it at night sometimes. Like maybe I'll wake up with like a little bit more energy or something. I don't know. Or maybe it will absorb in my system while I'm sleeping a lot better if I take it at night. I don't know. I kept doing all these things in my head to try to justify this purchase, and it was a dud. Like for me, it was a dud. So, but there's more. There's more. Stick around. Bear with me. If you resonate with any of this stuff, if any of this stuff already makes sense to you and this is helpful to you so far, please consider liking this video. Resolution drops, bruh. Another product that I keep seeing everybody saying that they're amazing. It's supposed to curb your appetite, you know, help with bloating. I don't know what the heck is happening if I was not using it in conjunction with the right stuff. But even as that is a major con. I should not have to use it with another product for it to do what it says it's gonna do. And they're all expensive products. That frustrates me. In the morning, I have to take this, and drink this, or 2 of those, right? All those products cost at least $40 to $50 by themselves in order for me to see results, see the one result. That just bothers me. Really, like, they should all do different things and just be different things. But I'm also seeing people say that you have to use the resolution drops and the tea and the Nutraburst to see the reaction for this. You have to use this and this and this to see the one reaction of this. Like, you have to see ultimate results, you need to use all of those things every morning. Like, I don't know why, it just feels like a lot. Am I being dramatic? Tell me if I'm being dramatic. I don't know if I'm being dramatic. I took it for 4 days, 2 days in a row. The first day, I definitely didn't see nothing. I still wanted to snack all day long, and I was at my best at this point. Like, I had been working out heavily, and I had been doing, like, I felt strong and I was in a good place physically. So I was eating a lot better too, and I didn't want to crave, but I had those little urges sometimes to grab a cookie or something like that, which is not bad because it's not horrible, but I would go overboard after that cookie. So I wanted to curb that a little bit. So I had a little bit more control over my urge to eat after 7. It did not do anything of the sort. It also talks about bloating and that it helps with bloating. Nothing of the sort. I was my most bloated and it just didn't work for me. I used it this morning. Still not working for me. I'm pretty much just trying to use the product now, again, to justify my purchase. A dud for me. Have not worked. If you have any suggestions for the rest that I have now, because I will never buy that product again. But if you have suggestions for how I should finish it now and maybe I'm doing it wrong, please let me know. Other than the fact that I need to buy more product to use with it. Like, that's gonna piss me off. Last thing. You guys ready for it? NRG. Yes. Seeing as though for the past couple of weeks I could barely get up because of what's going on in our world and what's going on, you know, health-wise and things like that. Like, I haven't had energy. I've been weak. I've been tired. I already have an issue with energy. So this product definitely got me, and I definitely was all for purchasing it. Now, my understanding, it's one capsule. It even says it on the directions on the back, one capsule. So I'm thinking the one capsule is enough. But I've heard some people say that you need to take 2 capsules. Why I gotta take 2 of something that's packaged as one? That confuses me. So the capsule that I got wasn't like the trial capsule that I never got to try that, but I've seen the trial capsule. It looks a little bit bigger and chunkier, but this one is more of a gel capsule. No problem. But there's 2 inside. There is 2 inside the little packet. I don't have it on me, I'm sorry. There just come 2 in the little packet, and it says 2 capsules. It says take 1 capsule a day, but there's 2 in the pack. Like, who is making up these instructions? Should we take 2 or 1? What are we supposed to take? Make it make sense. But I digress. You know, let me calm down. I'm only gonna take 1 because I did see a video from a lady on here where she was like, if you have like high blood pressure or things like that, don't take NRG, take something else. I forgot what she was saying is better, but don't take NRG. So I was a little worried about that. I was like, what does it do? Like, does it make you like go crazy? So I didn't want to use 2 because I was a little fear of that. So I took 1, and I've just been taking 1 because honestly in my head, I kind of just felt like it's cool. Let me just try 1. 1 should be enough to give me a little bit of energy. Sis, nothing. I don't feel nothing from that energy. I don't feel nothing. Even if you wanted to say I'm being impressed about one of these products over the others or whatever, blah, blah, blah. It's too many products not working for me. That just doesn't make any sense. Like, why is it not working? Doesn't make sense. Doesn't make sense. Make it make sense. And it's expensive. The 1 wasn't working. So I still actually just today got the courage to use 2 capsules earlier this morning. Let me tell you how I feel right now. I do feel a little bit more energetic today. I don't know if it's energy though. It's not crazy, like jittery, want to like get stuff done. But I did feel like recording this video more than I would yesterday. Yesterday I was tired. I wasn't feeling good. I should have tried it yesterday to see if it worked, but I don't think that today is one of my lowest days. I didn't wake up today with no energy. So I don't think it's good to judge it on those days, because unless it's like some added extra pump me up type energy, then it's not really going to show me anything. I'm not going to really notice anything. And so I guess that's what energy does. It's not going to give you this explosive energy that everybody was saying you're going to get from this. That you're not going to be able to sleep. That you're not going to, don't take this at night. Like, that's how I was expecting to feel. Like, I feel alive type of energy. And I was not feeling that off of 1 now, which is what it says on there, is take 1. Another dud, y'all. I just honestly felt like I was pressed for this product for no reason. I will come back and let you guys know if you're interested in that. If I take 2 on one of my worst days, which is what I was trying with just the 1. I was doing it on days when I just woke up kind of, because I don't want my body to become used to me taking this thing every day, or know that I have a pick me up when I don't feel good. So I basically try this on my worst days, when I'm sick, when I'm not feeling good, when I needed energy because I didn't sleep well, or things like that. And it wasn't doing much. It really wasn't doing much. But I never tried 2 on those days. So I will try 2 on those days. If you guys want me to come back and let you guys know how I felt after taking 2, please comment below. Let me know. Just say take 2 and let us know. Comment take 2 and let us know. But that's neither here nor there why I will not continue using the product. The product works good. As far as the tea, that's my favorite product. That is the only thing that I really like to have. But let's come to my final conclusion, and that is that during all of this racial tension and things are going on and people are basically showing their arse, they're basically coming out of the woodwork and letting us know who they are, what they are, how they think, what they believe, and what they think of us. It's a very hard task for me to, even if you a little bit say something kind of off, I'm not going to jump on people that just don't know, that they're just ignorant. But I don't even want to say that people just don't know, because people know, like, it's there. And if somebody's talked about it, for you to like do the research, do the work, and find out about whether or not this is true and how this is affecting people, especially people who are making you money. Let's not talk about these brands. We're making these brands money and not even seeing half of that money, for real, of the money that they're getting off of us to sell their products, to put their products out there. Half the time we have to, especially influencers, have to negotiate why we deserve to get a certain amount of money. Besides the fact that I'm literally slaving for you when I do a video like this and I promote your product and I show that it either worked for me or didn't work for me. But most importantly, I'm putting your name out there so that people can try it for themselves, regardless of whether it worked for me or not. It's still time, labor. There's me doing my video, me editing this video, me posting this video. So for all the influencers, all the people, all the hustlers, affiliates that are hustling and going out selling certain products, right? You would think that, especially, let's just say anybody. We're not even going to say just us, just Black. Anybody, you would think that they would think about the people who are technically now kind of like their employees in a way. You would have some level of sensitivity towards them, no matter what they're going through, right? And you won't say certain things out of your mouth. Even if you feel a certain type of way, you will be kind of careful with projecting that. But all these companies are getting so much more comfortable with it because they feel like this is the time for them to really let it be known where they stand, which is cool, because then it helps us also weed out who we want to work with, work for, make money for, help make, we can weed those people out faster. Please keep doing that. Please keep telling us who you are and what you believe in. I am here for it. With that being said, if you don't know already, the CEO of TLC came out and said some very whatever, like everybody else has been saying. And whatever it was, all I had to see was that headline that CEO of TLC done put out some type of words, said some type of something, anything racial, anything. Right now it's one or the other. There's no in between. It is what it is. You're either here, you're there, and that's it. There's no in between. I see why when it comes to death, anybody receiving some type of treatment based off of the color of their skin, there's no in between on where you stand. There is no in between on that, okay? There's right and there's wrong, period. That's where you stand. So any type of comments at this particular point justifying or making it okay for people to be treated a certain type of way are a no-go for me, sis. And I can't even bring my head around to deal with anything that deals with that person as well. So it's been a really hard, rough time because we all like what we like, you know what I'm saying? When it comes to like food, your girl loves to eat. Certain restaurants are coming out the woodwork and being a little hefty, a little wild with it. And you want to be like, nah, I'm not eating there no more. So yeah, it's a little hard to let go of certain things, but I'm all the way here for it, especially now I am a mother of 2 beautiful brown children. And yeah, I said what I said. I kind of did a little ramble vent for a second, but I'm bringing this up because it's a very valid point as it deals with this particular company and the CEO and him saying certain things. And so now, yeah, my money's not going there. I didn't have a good experience on the website anyway. I will not be on the website at all purchasing this product. I've actually found a Black-owned company that I'm super excited to try that apparently does the same thing, the detox, the liquid vitamin, the whole 9, the NRG. It's Black owned. I'm gonna look into it before I bring them up. Before I say anything about them, I will be reviewing them. I will go ahead and let you guys know what I think once I've actually gotten the product and tried it. So I'll let you know, what I'm saying, because I would like to give you guys some alternatives and hold it down for the squad. Yeah. So, and thankfully I've only purchased off the website once, and that was also in support of another Black-owned business, my friend, who I used her affiliate link, so that money also went to her. That was to help her, that benefits her. Which brings me to my next point, which I want advice on, is now that I found another affiliate who seems to be, she's still gonna pay because that makes her money. It makes her money. She buys the product already. She's going to still buy it. It works for her too, clearly. She has people on her team and she has people who work with her. So she's still part of that. I was gonna ask her, but then it just seemed obvious. I watch her IG, she's gonna still sell this product. So whatever. If she's still gonna do that though, and I personally like her, I personally, you know, great customer service, and it's fast. I get the tea fast. You know what I'm saying? She's doing her thing. She's another sister, right? Black owned business, technically, because she purchases and then sells, and she does upcharge a little bit so that she gets her percentage and then some. So, and her money back and then some. So with that being the case, am I still purchasing from TLC, or am I now supporting her black owned business? So I know that's a little tricky in there, right? But but I was thinking to myself, you know what, because this last order that I got, I already knew I don't want to deal with TLC anymore, but I needed a flush, and I don't want to wait for even the new black owned brand. I don't want to wait to get it first and have it not work for me. My regular teas that I was drinking is not working for me. So I didn't want to get that tea and then be disappointed when I really, really want. You get addicted to like feeling clean and having the flat stomach, and just not even just for aesthetics, but just feeling lighter. It feels really, really good. So yeah, I do want it like when I want my tea, I want it like yesterday. So I do get a little impatient. And because of that, I did go and I ordered from her. And in my head, that's how I justified it. I was like, well, I'm not buying it from them. She the one who went and bought that. That's her money. She bought it first. Now she got to try to sell and move that product for herself. So technically she's a black owned business by herself. That's now her product. So if I'm purchasing it from her, am I not supporting her so she gets her coin? You see where I'm going with? But I want you to call it out. Like, tell me, am I right or am I wrong? Am I reaching? Stop, sis, you know, whatever. Like, comment down below. I really want to know what you guys think about that mentality of it, the logistics of it, me kind of making it into that. But that's pretty much it. This video has been long enough, but I had to give you guys every bit of this tea. You can contact me however you feel comfortable, ask me any questions, and keep up with me, because I will be posting how things are going. Specifically on Instagram is the best way to keep up with me physically, to see what I'm doing in between. But yeah, that's it for today's video. I love you guys so much. Thanks for tuning in. I will see you guys in the next one, hopefully. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys later. As always, stay royal.
Say bye.
It was an accident, child. Bye, y'all.